tell me something. How can someone you despise be the same person you love when you look in their eyes? No surprise about things in the beginning. Both promising no lies, both bringing something different, promising to make one another whole by uplifting each other's soul. See, that was their commitment, their acknowledgement, their ultimate goal, until pride moved in, aligned itself, and grabbed a hold, moving all that togetherness on the shelf, its plan beginning to unfold. Now please take note and hear what I speak as I tell you how the situation went from promising to bleak, all within the course and time frame of only a few weeks. See, brothers wanna love, but don't know what romance is. Wanna make sweet music, but don't know the dances. Wanna talk about their muses, but scared to take chances. Unprepared for what's ensuing, so they act stupid. Becoming abusive slanderers and raising hands to them. They're women. And this is becoming a habitual occurrence. See, that liquid courage he's been slurping got his speech slurring, and you're nervous because you have no way to deter it or defer it. But out of paying homage to you, this is something he made a promise not to do. But you're worried that he's gonna make his choice. You fear as his hands hoist beer after beer, voicing demands with that dominant voice on you, and it's clear you're even more nervous because now he's following you, and you're worried if he's actually thinking of following through with the things he's saying that you couldn't believe. Gritting his teeth, fist balled up with you all up against the wall in disbelief, and now he's ready to strike you down to the ground if you move, make a sound, or a peep. And because you don't want his actions to get any more drastic, you stay closed caption. You keep quiet, trying not to insinuate a riot or give him any feedback, withholding weeps and cries inside, and he sees that you're being passive. And that just adds to the massive heap of madness in his mind. So his next action is heaving back and attacking, just like last time. And though you would rather live your life vocal and hopeful because you need that, it's becoming emotionally harder and harder to achieve that, because half the time he wants you to be a sparring partner, and the other half, you're just this piece of meat off some meat rack. And in a past time, the same face he once touched so softly is the same face you now clutch as you scream to him to get your hands off me. How could the person you confess love to put you on a shelf, placing everything else above you? Put welts on your back so deep they're felt by anyone who hugs you, hence making you wince just by anybody simply touching you. So scared he's gonna attack you in your sleep that you don't sleep. Your sleep is robbed, and you already don't speak because your speech has been replaced with nods, because you figure that way you won't have to worry about something not coming out right, since he seems to misinterpret everything outright. You literally live in fear of him inside, and you didn't do anything to deserve this from this guy. Only around as his servant? Like you're just at a service for the night. And deep down, you're so tired of being the clown in his circus. But as he stands, you're well aware not giving in to this man's demands could be even more costly. And it ain't worth it right now to act salty. So, you know, the faster you let him do his business, the faster you can say, raise up off me. So let me ask you a question. What good is a relationship if you always have to walk on ice? Play sweet and innocent and be a fake person trying to act all nice. How can you accept being miserable and frustrated through all your days and nights, knowing that the end result could eventually scar you for the rest of your life? I mean, think real hard about being stuck in a relationship that no one can pay you to like, especially when being hurt is the resulting price. Is it worth that sacrifice? Having to publicly go to friends and family to complain about the relationship you once cherished that's now suddenly bringing you emotional strain. So I'll ask you again, what good is a relationship when you know in your heart you would have been better off as friends instead of letting this relationship start? And you've had this feeling for a while, and every day that went by got stronger until one day you wake up finally realizing you're ready for the breakup and don't want to continue on with it any longer, because you've had the feeling of a lonely heart that's been picked at and abused by everything from hurtful words and expressions to being selfishly used. You stay so confused, asking yourself, what is there for you to do? The ill temperament, the abuse, them saying there's a difference in you, but you fail to realize one without the other one can't make two. Meaning, if you can't learn how to see eye to eye and grow together, who cares if they come at you with kisses, hugs, and apologies after the fact, trying to make you feel better? I don't understand how you would let that be the way you feel for the rest of your life, especially with being hurt is the resulting price. Is it worth that sacrifice? Having to publicly go to friends and family to complain because the relationship you once cherished is now suddenly bringing you emotional strain. So I'm gonna ask you for the last time, what good is a relationship if you don't have a say in any type of matter? Or at times you want to talk about something serious and they respond with laughter. You stay in denial, hoping one day they will change, trying to play it cool in front of everyone instead of learning the rules to the game. You let important things you should address expire and pass away, and then you wonder why no one ever takes you seriously when you finally do have something to say. And I'm not trying to be hard-pressed, nor can I see the same position you hold, but a wise man once said, everything that glitters ain't gold. All of life's riches aren't for you to hold, but don't ever think you're not at all special. See, some things are meant for you to experience, but stay coherent and learn to let go. I mean, come on, think about what you're doing. Think about the relationship's ensuing penalty. I know it can be hard using your best judgment when your heart is being your worst enemy, but is this really the way you want to feel for the rest of your life? I mean, honestly, ask yourself, is it worth that sacrifice?